Join me as I dive into the post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine to figure out what really happens after the carnage. The post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine is definitely one of the most intriguing scenes we've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe recently. What makes it so exciting is the dynamic between these two iconic characters, who have been at odds for years. Their banter, their chemistry, it's all just so palpable and electrifying. But what really gets our minds racing is the endless possibilities that this scene opens up for both characters. We've seen them team up, we've seen them clash, but what we really want to know is what happens next. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. When we last saw Deadpool, he was dealing with the aftermath of his latest adventure. And as for Wolverine, well, let's just say he's been through a lot recently too. The question on everyone's mind is, what does this post-credit scene mean for their futures? The carnage has stopped, the dust has settled, and now it's time to assess the damage. For both Deadpool and Wolverine, the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty. Are they going to team up and take on new challenges together, or will they go their separate ways again? One thing is for sure, the carnage has left its mark on both characters. They've both been through hell and back, and now they're faced with the daunting task of rebuilding and recovering. But how will they do it? And what new challenges will they face along the way? As we delve deeper into the aftermath of the carnage, one thing becomes clear: this post-credit scene is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to explore, so much more to discuss, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Let's start by looking at the implications of this scene on Deadpool's character. How will he adapt to this new dynamic with Wolverine? Will he continue to be the merc with a mouth, or will he take on a more serious tone? And what about Wolverine? He's been through so much recently, from the loss of his memories to the recovery of his past. How will this scene impact his trajectory, and what new challenges will he face as a result? As we explore these questions, we'll also be diving into the comic book lore that connects these two characters. From their first interactions to their most recent team-ups, we'll be examining it all to see how it sets the stage for future adventures. In the comics, Deadpool and Wolverine have a long and complicated history. They've clashed, they've teamed up, and they've even become allies. But what does it all mean for their dynamic in the MCU? One thing is for sure, their past interactions have been shaping their relationships for years. From Deadpool's constant needling to Wolverine's gruff exterior, it's all led up to this moment. And now that they've finally teamed up, the possibilities are endless. As we explore the comic book lore, we'll also be examining how it impacts the MCU. What does this scene mean for the future of the X-Men? What does it mean for the Avengers? And what does it mean for the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole? But before we get too carried away with speculation, let's take a step back and look at the shocking twist in the post-credit scene. What does it mean for both characters, and how does it change the trajectory of their stories? The twist is a game-changer, and it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for both Deadpool and Wolverine. It raises questions about their past, their present, and their future. And most importantly, it sets the stage for future storylines that will keep us on the edge of our seats. As we wrap up our discussion, let's recap the main points we've covered. From the aftermath of the carnage to the implications of the post-credit scene, we've explored it all. And what we've discovered is that this scene is just the beginning of something much bigger. The post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine is a turning point in the MCU, and it's going to have a significant impact on both characters. What that impact will be, only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, we can't wait to see what's next. So, what do you guys think? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other videos on superhero lore and movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching.